Hey everybody, welcome back to Beartown! Are you dancing? The Bears win! The Bears win! The Bears win! That's it! The season's over. Because all you rested teams out there, you better get ready, because Bears are coming for you. Beartown's alive and well, because guess what? We beat Seattle. That's right, we beat Seattle. And we're going to win this weekend. We're never going to lose another game again. Because we're going to play Nick Foles as quarterback, you stupid team. Super Bowl winning MVP quarterback. Third string? Well, let's get what happened in week 16. A lot of stuff happened. Most importantly, New Orleans collapsed on Monday Night Football. Just absolutely collapsed. I mean, I had out the crispy minis, popcorn flavor. I didn't even. New Orleans. That being said, let's get down to the picks. 10-6 last week. Wow. Considering I started out just absolutely terrible because, look, I took San Francisco and they lost. I took Arizona and they lost. I took New England and they lost. They lost badly. Ooh-wee. Talk about. That team should not have gotten a bye. Because if they were playing so good and they come back from the bye and they're like, hey man, oh wow, it was such a good time. I can't remember how to play football. So, let's get down to our picks because I don't have a lot of time. It is minus 35 outside. That's right, minus 35. 3 and a 5. Minus. Not taking the wind into account. That's just the temperature. Whew. So, let's start it off. We have no Thursday game this week. It's just fantastic. Don't have to get one wrong. I don't think I got a Thursday game right all year. I'm going to have to go back and look at the tape. Let's look at the tape. What you get right on the tape, I don't know. So, starting off. Let's get serious here, folks. We only have 2 weeks left and then we got the playoffs. There's a lot of teams still in it to win it. It's crazy. So, Philadelphia, Washington. Wow. Washington paid so poorly. Woo. Could they pull it out against Philadelphia at home? Nope, taking Philly. Trust me, Philly is a heckle-jekyll team. First half really good, second half really bad. First half really bad, second half really good. I mean, heckle and jekyll. Here we go. Then we got the Rams. Is that the Rams? Yes, the Rams going into Baltimore. Baltimore has already given up on their season. Fourth down, going for it to win the games. They lost 2 of them. That's it. The season's over for them. You know. If the injuries are the way the injuries are, hey, look at the Bears. Hicks comes back, and we go boom. Just like that, the defense is different. One guy. I know it's a team game, but boy, that guy makes a big difference. Mr. Mack, off he goes. Won't be back next year. Can't afford a $26 million contract. So, we got the Rams going into Baltimore. I'm going to take the Rams. Weather's bad. Baltimore wins, but I'm going to take the Rams. Tampa Bay going into the Jets. There's no way Tampa Bay should lose this game. They've got injuries on defense. Oh, lordy, lordy. The Bucs have injuries, and they got 2 weeks. And then the first playoff game they should win. 3 weeks. Maybe 4 weeks. Could they get everyone back? And will they really be 100%? See, it's not a question of coming back. Look what Russell Wilson did. He shouldn't have come back. He's playing good now. Lousy team. Can't protect him. All that other kind of stuff. But he's playing well. He came back way too early. So Miami's going into Tennessee. I'm going to take Tennessee. Jacksonville's going into New England. I'm going to take New England. Vegas is going into Indy, and Vegas must win this game if they're going to make the playoffs. They got to win out. I'm going to take Indy. Heckle Jekyll. Well, get Heckle or Jekyll. Or Mr. Hyde. I don't know. That quarterback has a habit of playing 3 different ways. Kansas City going into Cincy, and everyone's going to take Cincy. No, everyone's going to take Kansas City. So I'm going to take, nope, I am not taking Cincinnati. Every time I pick them, they lose. If I pick them to lose, they win. If I pick them to win, they lose. So I'm not doing it. The Giants are going into Chicago, and with all their injuries, there's no way the Giants should win this game. Nick Foles will be the quarterback. We will win with Nick Foles as quarterback. Did you hear me? Why you haven't been playing him all season long, since the beginning of this season, I don't know. Way better than Dalton. Dalton's never been to a Super Bowl. He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback, for Christ's sakes. Houston going into San Francisco. San Francisco needs the win. Denver going into the Chargers. We all know about the Chargers. They're not as good as everyone says. They're not. But Denver's been hit with injuries like you wouldn't believe. So I think they have very little chance of winning that game. Carolina going into New Orleans. This is the tale of two bad teams. Two teams in transition. Two teams that are hot and cold. Who's going to win? I don't know. Won't be on the sports select. But I'm going to take New Orleans. When you don't know who's going to win, take the home team. Detroit going into Seattle. Seattle should have beat the Bears. But the Bears went for it to win the game. And they got it. And that was so close to losing it. Losing that game. Whew. The coach might have saved his bacon. They need a different offensive coordinator. For sure need a different offensive coordinator. I'm going to take Seattle. Dallas. Arizona. In Dallas. I hate Dallas. Dallas is going to lose. Dallas is going to lose. Dallas, no, they're not. You know what? Arizona needs this. They're still make the playoffs, but they really need this. And something's wrong with them. Their brains are frozen, and they've totally regressed. I don't know what it is. Team's still there. Everything's still there. They just getting it. It's in their heads. It's in their heads. This is what happened to Kansas City for 3-4 games. Now Arizona's got it. Did they excise it? I don't know. This happens. I played sports. Gets in your head. It's just, a game of inches. It's in your head. So I'm going to take the team I don't like to talk about. And the next one up is another team I don't like, the Liquid Cheeseheads, because they got a line no good for nothing quarterback. And that's just all there is to it. You're going to lie about it and nothing happened to you where everyone else gets 3-game suspensions? Nope. Forget it. Until he's there, gone, you're the Liquid Cheeseheads and you're a no good for nothing team because you're allowing it. I'd rather support a loser that has integrity than support a winner that's lying, because he's just lying. But it's in Green Bay. The odds of the Green Bay Packers losing this game, pretty slim. Minnesota's Heckle Jekyll, they might be able to do it. Cleveland should have pulled that win out. Run the ball, guys. Run the ball. Get back in the game, run the ball, get back into the game, run the ball. 40, 50, midfield. You got enough time. You throw the ball. Lose the game. Run the ball. Anyways, that's just how it goes. And now we got Cleveland on the Monday night going into Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh needs to win this game, but Pittsburgh's got problems, but they always seem to hang around really well, and they play really well at home, regardless of their team. And I think Cleveland's Heckle and Jekyll too. They should be far better and should just smoke them. Cleveland should smoke Pittsburgh, honestly. And but I'm not. I'm going to take the home team because it's week 17, and home teams really do well. Week 17, the last 2 weeks of the season, home team does very well, even if they're a losing team. Even if they're only 1 and whatever, or 2 and whatever, 3 and whatever, home teams really pull it out at the end of the season. They really do. So thank you very much for tuning in to week 17 craziness. The Bears won, and they're going to keep on winning. You will not see the Bears lose another game till after they've won the Super Bowl 3 times in a row. Mark that down on your calendar. Nick Foles is quarterback. We're going to get the next 3 Super Bowls. Not this year, but we're going to win out the last 2 games, and then we're going to be undefeated next year, undefeated the year after that, and undefeated the year after that. You mark it down on your calendars, people, because Beartown is back. Have yourself a great week, and we'll see you in the future.